Oh, I'm really excited. It looks like there's a lot of stops.
Yes, yes.
Is it possible to see everything in one day?
Well, the circuit it's only 3 hours.
Ah, okay.
But if we hop up and down, it will take us longer.
Okay. Yeah, although I have my own personal tour guide with Alicia, you can ask for earphones when you're getting on the tour bus, and there's actually a selection of languages, so you can choose English, French, Italian, German or Japanese. So the weather is really changeable here in Mexico City during the summer season, so I've taken off my cardigan, I've put it back on, I've taken off my hat at some stages, then the sun comes back out and I have to put it back on again. So you really need to make sure if you come in rainy season that you're prepared for all weathers. I even have my raincoat in my bag just in case. So behind me here you'll see the Angel of Independence, as it's known in Mexico City, and it's really one of the most iconic images of the whole city. It's absolutely beautiful, and I'm told that although it's referred to as the Angel of Independence, because she has breasts, it should actually be referred to as a winged victory. It's just absolutely stunning. So right now we're on Reforma, which is sort of a main thoroughfare, a main avenue through Mexico City, and it's just absolutely beautiful. The whole avenue is decorated with various sculptures, the architecture is beautiful, and I'm told here that on Sundays they actually close off the road to traffic to allow people who are fans of outdoor sports, rollerblading, cyclists, even walkers are allowed to just take control of the whole avenue and spend their Sunday without any danger of cars. And I think if I hire an eco bike here, I can get right into the historic centre. I think it's about 3-4 kilometres from where we are right now. So I think that would make for a fabulous day out on a Sunday and get some exercise in while you're here in Mexico. So what I'm really enjoying about Mexico City is that you don't have to go too far to find a green space, and we're just passing this beautiful park behind us here called the Alameda Central, named for the poplar trees that inhabit it. And the park's absolutely huge. The gardens are beautifully manicured, full of flowers. There's a market at the other end where you can buy handcrafts, jewellery, all sorts of Mexican knickknacks. On the other side, if you're visiting the Alameda Park, you can also visit the Museum of Memory and Tolerance. So there's so much to do here, and even in the heart of the city, the people that work in the city centre have somewhere to come and eat their lunch and overlook the beautiful gardens. I just really never expected it. It's absolutely beautiful. So we're just passing the Palacio de Bellas Artes. It's an absolutely spectacular building, a mixture of Art Nouveau and Art Deco architecture. The curtain on the inside was actually made by Tiffany's. It's a glass curtain, and it displays the various volcanoes that surround Mexico City. I'm not even going to try and pronounce their names because they're in the Nahuatl language. So we'll say Popo and Itza, which is the nicknames that they have. And I'm told that to go and see the folklore ballet in the Palacio de Bellas Artes is an experience not to be missed. It looks beautiful from the outside. So right here in the heart of downtown Mexico City, I'm surrounded by all sorts of palaces, which obviously have been converted into office buildings, museums, art galleries, banks. We just passed the Torre Latino, that at one stage was the tallest building in Mexico. You can go right up to the top floor and get a 360-degree view of the city, and I'm told that on a good day you can actually see the volcanoes that we mentioned in the distance. So I think that's another trip that I'll have to make sure to make. But you're really getting a feel now for the different types of architecture, the mixture of noises and sights to be seen in downtown Mexico City. It really makes you feel alive. It's so vibrant. The streets are packed with people. There's all sorts of things going on. You just can't get bored here. It really is. It's like an explosion of the senses. You've never seen sights like this, or smells like this, or noises like this. It's just absolutely incredible. So the Turibus, or the hop-on, hop-off tour bus, is a brilliant way to see the city. It's open from 9 in the morning till 9 at night. It's a little bit cheaper during the week, so take that into account if you're coming during the week. The price goes up just a little bit on the weekends. And it's great because you're in such a big city with such high buildings. Being quite high up above and looking down gives you a really good feel for how the city is laid out. You can see people going about their business. You can see things that maybe you couldn't see from down below. And there's actually 3 different tours. So we've taken the one that goes into the historic centre, but that's not the only one you can take. And the stops are all really, really interesting main sites in Mexico City. You can choose to hop on, hop off wherever you want. You get a little wristband, so make sure you keep that on throughout the tour, so that allows you to get back on once you finish seeing the site that you wanted to see. So we're here on Avenida Reforma. It's a beautiful tree-lined avenue, and I've just learned that the President Porfirio Diaz, when he ordered them to build this avenue, he wanted it to be based on the Champs-Élysées in Paris, and you can really see some similarities in the design of the avenue, the trees, the architecture, the art along the way, and the fountains, of course. It's absolutely beautiful. So it's been a really long and hectic day, but I've had so much fun with my friend Alicia. I absolutely loved the Zócalo and learning about the history of the Spanish arriving in Mexico. I loved Reforma with all its museums, with the Bosques de Chapultepec Park. So I would definitely recommend that anyone who comes to Mexico City takes the open top tour bus, because it's an excellent way to get an overview of all the places that you want to come back and visit when you have more time. So I think Alicia and I are going to go off and get some dinner now, right, Alicia?
Right.
We'll say goodbye.
Goodbye, guys.
Bye, guys. See you later. Bye.